Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining me. Today I am doing a flip through of the pet journal that I made for my sister. This is a journal of her dogs and it's actually a pretty customized project. If you watch my channel, you've heard about it in updates, and this was my basic gray collab project one month, and when I made it I didn't know what I was doing with it yet. Now it's gone a totally different direction than I guessed. It's a little chunky. Might have to change a few things. I figure she's going to arrange everything, and I've left these strings really long, not cut, sometimes doubled up. I don't know if she'll like them. She might take them all out. I'm not sure. But that way she can decide. So let me show you what I've done. I have this, I wrote need to use on it, a Hermadotto repositionable adhesive dispenser. These were my absolute favorite, and they aren't making them anymore. I don't think. I can't find them. So this needs to be used up. It's getting dry, so I'm going to send that to her. She'll have a bunch. She can put her photos in. I'm sure she has markers, but she can't use alcohol markers or Sharpies, so I wanted to be sure. I was going to give her a little bottle of art glitter glue. I can't find it right now. In fact, I might have to ask my sweet neighbor, Noni, if I can just have another bottle and fill it up, because she would need art glitter glue to glue on the little paws and things like that, and it would be nice for the dogs and embellishments. Messing with this thing, trying to put a doxy on a page, just doesn't sound fun. My sister is an artist and does all kinds of things, but I don't know what she has for glue. She's not a paper crafter. In here, I have duplicates that I stamped out of the dogs' names. You know how maybe your first one wasn't perfect, or you wanted to check, or the B was too high, so then I redid it. She could either use these to decorate the front cover, she could use them for something else, she could flip them over and then have craft cardstock to do their nicknames or whatever she wants to do. Each of these dogs has a nickname, and by the time I stamped their names, I was done. This bag is embellishments that I would probably use on this journal if I had the photos and I was finishing it. There's a bunch of cute little doxies and paw prints and some bones. Some things that I think she would like. Others are just extra in case she wants to make the back half of the journal that's still a little plain the same. And then I put some washi tape right here for her, just because she probably doesn't have any. So if she wants to do hinges or anything, you can always use any paper. You could use printer paper to make a tip out. Let me show you what I mean when I say a tip out. This. You could use any paper. I've used washi tape with a touch of glue, but you could use anything. So this is her fun bag of scrappy embellishments. I'm not going to go through that, but it's kind of like when I make a kit for my Etsy shop. The front I've left plain. If she wants to decorate it, she can. I have put a lot of scraps of paper. She can either throw all these out because maybe she'll have too many photos and things, or she can use them to write on the back of and use for tuck spots. This could go right here. I left a lot of pockets and tucks because, as we've talked about before, she has a lot of photos. She'll have a lot of memorabilia and things she might want to write about. So she can put photos on the back of these, or she can put journaling or sentimental items. My sister keeps a lot of stuff, everything. I have tags in here. The tags are a little small, so if I have time before I give this to her, I might look around for some larger ones. But like I said, I've got a lot of scraps of paper too, so she could just swap those out however she wants. Here, this says Baron, has his name. This is a little bit too much white space for me. I would definitely put one of these doxies right here, but I thought she could decide. This opens up so she can journal inside it. She can write on the back of these. Well, not that one. That one might make a nice tip out or pocket somewhere in the journal if she chooses. This closes right back up. And this one, the idea, whenever you see a piece of paper like this in this journal, my plan is it's a mat for her 4x6 photo. So she can just lay her photos right on the top. She has her adhesive, quick like a flash. And then she still has these to write. And if she wants to tuck a picture behind this, she could use a bigger tag. She might also, I didn't check exactly what we're doing. She might have used photo collages on her wall. She wants to take stuff off the wall and put it in this book. So she might have some small photos too. I'm not sure. But that's the idea. When you see those big plain ones, hold this back down. It'll stay. It just has to get situated. The paper's kind of thick. This one I thought was really cute. This was Micah. This was her dog that lived to be 17, I think. So this one I thought would be just precious like this. Put some adhesive on the back. Tuck it in, kind of arrange it how you want. You can't go super high because I've stitched this and glued it down, but then right here, and that would be the page. And I have some stuff in here that could be collaged behind it. I could stamp on it, and maybe I should do that a little bit right now. She also might have several small pictures. So she might put one here and a couple different that she could tuck. I made the journal with the pocket before I knew what we were going to do with this, but I still kind of love that as an idea for a photo accent page. Especially with dogs, lots of times you have pictures of your dog in the center and a lot of scenery around. And Doxies don't take up that much room in a photo lots of times. This is a little section right here. This is a tuck. I thought she could put another photo either layered on top or tuck it behind. I don't love this for her, so she might go over that. I think it's glued down, so I don't think she can take it off. This is a little tuck also. Those are tiny, but cute. Maybe I'll actually put something in there so that she knows it's not glued down. She could put little sentimental items in there. Okay? And like I said, over here, this one too, right? We'll just leave that in there. She'll figure it out. I fiddled around with this and changed my mind a bunch of times. This could go like this, and it says dog. You could pull this out, and you have the cute paws. I kind of like that. She might want to use these for tip outs or pockets or journaling. She might take all this stuff and throw it out because she already has so many cool personal items. Whatever she wants to do, right? This one's cute too. Here's the story. And then this tips out. She could glue a photo here, and then she has a whole page right here. I guessed at how many pages and how to lay things out. This could be an intro section. She could just have extra stuff. Baron didn't live very long, so she might not have a lot of pictures of him. Micah, 17 years, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's Scarlet's. And you could even use this and start Scarlet here. However, right, I'm guessing. I have no idea. And since I don't know for sure that she wants 4x6 mats, I didn't glue this one in. I just used one of the cute dog paper clips and left it up there. And then I have stars and stars. And this is Scarlet's page, same idea. Put this right here, and then she can glue or she can write or whatever. I think it's a pretty easy idea. Just like in a 12x12 scrapbook where you have your photo mats, makes it a good setup. And then you can pull these out and write on them. And this one's pretty chunky. You could put a photo on it for sure. You could even put a photo on both sides if you want. Or again, she could throw all of that out. She could even take her pictures just the way they are. Like, she could take a 4x6 like this, poke a hole in it, you know, with a hole punch, and put her stuff in it. And her photo could actually be the pullout if she wanted. My sister is not a scrapbooker, and she is in no way the type to be limited by norms or how everybody else does things. So I'd be curious to see what she does with it. It'll be fun. So Scarlet, then Mona, and I really didn't leave very much room for Scarlet. That's why I'm thinking, I think this might have been an oops, like I was supposed to go another page. So maybe a bunch of stuff about Scarlet here, Scarlet's picture, then Mona's stuff starts. And again, this is a slightly smaller, I changed the size a little. 2 reasons. I didn't want them all the same, and I thought maybe she would have more stuff she wanted to put around the edges. But I think that would be cute too. Mona, and then this tips out again, photo, writing, whatever she wants to do. Abbey Road, and Abby's, it could go down here and just glued. It could go right here on the pattern. I wasn't too worried about this page because it's not white. The white pages, I didn't think she wanted a lot of white showing. That's not her style at all. Then Abby didn't live really long. She was she was essentially a hospice dog that she took in, sort of. I mean, she had a good year. So I don't know that there's going to be a lot of pictures of her. And my sister's dogs, unlike pets in my household, they all get along. So there's some extra space, or maybe in the front, she might have photos in this section of 3 cute dogs sleeping in a bed together, which is great, but never happens in my house. In my house, nobody sleeps together. Pooh and Wilson did every once in a while, and I always took photos of it, so you would think it happens more. They laid on beds next to each other, just not with each other. Frida, this is a tuck-in right here. I didn't glue this stuff in. I thought it gave her some more options. Then these all come out. She can do whatever she wants. Again, photo mat, or maybe she has 2 small ones. She could layer them like this and like this, however she wants to. And Frida is still living. She's still with us. So we have this section. We have all of this. Oh, this is a fun little area. Stuff comes out both ways. And then this one, I don't have a name on. So it could just keep going. And then Diego. And Diego is these. Diego's very young. And Frida, I can't, COVID time, I don't know. She's probably at least 5. She might be more than that, quite a bit more by now. She might be like 10. The picture could tuck under, or she could just do it right here if those are glued in, or some little ephemera can tuck. Here's a pocket. And if she doesn't want pockets, she could take this out and throw it away and glue a cute little picture right there. Diego is a little chi. He's just a cutie. Cute little dude. Okay, so all of this, and then we get into Georgia's. And so what I thought was Frida, Diego, and Georgia are still living. And so maybe my sister wants to have quite a few pages for Diego. So I didn't glue this in yet. I just stopped, and I put this one in the book because I want to be sure it doesn't get away. So it is in here, and it can go on any page that she chooses. And then I have a little paw print right there. I was thinking she might want to go back a couple and then start Georgia's stuff, but not my call. And you can see she has all this stuff to work with, right? So it's not like Georgia's pages will be blank and boring. And then back here, I've left this blank for now, but plenty of stuff here to decorate. Loose paper, a tag, an envelope. This can all move around. This is a paper clip topper. I think maybe Pam, somebody sent that to me. And it moves, of course. And then these are ready for future pets. Also, this is a pocket. And then in the back, a tag, an envelope, and these could be photo mounts on any page, just like the ones in the front. So if she wants to do pockets, or if she wants to dress up Georgia's, she could put this one here or this one here and tuck behind them. So I gave her more options. And again, these, I would think she would want to use art glitter glue along the edge. This might not be quite sturdy enough for a photo mount that you're going to put tags in and out of, especially since this is a little bit old. I feel like those are kind of questionable. Oops, I'm keeping my picture of Pooh Bear. So that is my journal. I used this stuff for 2 reasons. I liked the black and white. I didn't have a better idea, and it was really thin. She could ditch it all and get different ribbon if she wants, or she can take it all out and say, I don't want any dangly crud in there. I might do a little stamping back here where I thought, oh, it's kind of plain, right? And maybe just some paw prints. What I did on some of these pages is I used a cork. I mentioned who I got the idea from before, and I can't recall right now, where I just needed texture, but I didn't necessarily want stars, and I didn't have 2 different sizes of paw prints. I used a cork, and I rolled it along, and then I dotted it on a different page. Let me show you. Okay, so this stuff back here that just looks like mud, that was rolling a cork along it. And some places where it kind of looks like muddy circle paw prints. Again, brown ink and the end of a cork. just to add some interest and texture so that if she takes a photo and she puts it down, she has an interesting edge right there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got ideas from it. I do have 2 more pet journals that are much more, the papers are actually dog paper. So if you're interested in one, go ahead and message me and let me know. They're not even on my to-do list to make into kits and put on Etsy right now. So if you want one, you should probably just speak up at some point. I'm sure they will get done eventually, but this one was at the top of my list to get out of here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're taking time for crafting and relaxing. Bye-bye.